2,500 years ago, long before the Roman Empire rose and fell, long before Alexander the Great conquered the known world, a Chinese military strategist sat in the kingdom of Wu and composed a text so powerful, so precise, and so timeless that it would still be shaping the minds of generals, CEOs, athletes, and world leaders in the 21st century. That man, or perhaps legend, was Sun Tzu, and the book was The Art of War. Welcome to book number 1 of 100 greatest books ever written. And there is no better place to begin than here, with the oldest, most influential treatise on strategy the world has ever known. Now, before we open this book together, and we are going to go through every chapter, every principle, every essential teaching, let me give you a brief picture of the world Sun Tzu lived in. It was the late spring and autumn period of ancient China, roughly the 5th century BC. China was not one united nation. It was fractured into warring vassal states, each competing for dominance, land, and survival. War was not a distant possibility. It was a constant reality. In this brutal landscape, military skill was the difference between the life and death of entire civilizations. Sun Tzu, whose name literally means master sun, was reportedly a general from the state of Qi who fled to the southeastern state of Wu. According to the ancient historian Sima Chen, Sun Tzu proved his brilliance to King Heilu of Wu through a famous demonstration. The king challenged him to train a group of court women into an organized military unit. When they failed to follow orders, Sun Tzu beheaded 2 of the king's favorite concubines right in front of everyone. After that, the rest followed orders perfectly. The king, horrified yet deeply impressed, appointed Sun Tzu commander of his entire army. Now, whether Sun Tzu was a single man, a composite of several thinkers, or even a mythical figure, scholars still debate this to this day. But what is not debatable is the power of the text he left behind. 13 short chapters, each one a masterclass in a different dimension of conflict. Together, they form not just a military manual, but a philosophy of life itself. Napoleon reportedly carried this book into battle. Mao Zedong credited it with his victory in the Chinese Civil War. Ho Chi Minh and General Vo Nguyen Giap used it to defeat both France and the United States in Vietnam. American Gulf War generals Norman Schwarzkopf and Colin Powell studied it. Today, it is required reading at West Point, in business schools at Harvard and Wharton, and in boardrooms across the world. It became such a sensation in popular culture that when the television character Tony Soprano mentioned reading it on The Sopranos in 2001, Oxford University Press had to rush print 25,000 extra copies to meet demand. So let us begin, chapter by chapter, principle by principle. Let us absorb the wisdom that has endured 25 centuries. Chapter 1. Laying Plans. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. This is about alignment. It causes the people to be in complete accord with their ruler, so that they will follow him regardless of their lives, undismayed by any danger. In modern terms, this is about shared purpose, whether in a nation, a company, or a team. 2. Heaven. This represents the forces beyond your control, night and day, cold and heat, times and seasons. It is about timing and the environment you operate in. 3. Earth. This is the physical landscape, distances, danger, open ground, and narrow passes. It is about understanding the terrain of your battlefield, whether literal or metaphorical. 4. The commander. The leader must embody 5 virtues: wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. Without these qualities in the leader, no strategy can succeed. 5. Method and discipline. This covers organization, structure, logistics, rank, and the control of expenditure. It is the operational backbone. Sun Tzu then offers a profound tool for prediction: 7 questions a leader must ask before any conflict begins. Which ruler has greater moral authority? Which general has more ability? Who holds the advantages of heaven and earth? Which side enforces discipline more rigorously? Which army is stronger? Whose officers and men are better trained? And which army is more consistent in its rewards and punishments? By means of these 7 considerations, I can forecast victory or defeat. Then comes perhaps the single most famous principle of the entire book. All warfare is based on deception. Everything flows from this. Sun Tzu lays out the essential mechanics. When able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must seem inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. When far away, we must make him believe we are near. And then tactical genius in action. Hold out baits to entice the enemy. Feign disorder and crush him. If the enemy is secure, be prepared. If he is in superior strength, evade him. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak that he may grow arrogant. If he is resting, give him no peace. If his forces are united, find a way to divide them. Attack him where he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. The chapter closes with a mathematical metaphor. The general who wins a battle makes many calculations in his temple ere the battle is fought. The general who loses a battle makes but few calculations beforehand. Thus, do many calculations lead to victory and few calculations to defeat. And then tactical genius in action. Hold out baits to entice the enemy. Feign disorder and crush him. If the enemy is secure, be prepared. If he is in superior strength, evade him. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak that he may grow arrogant.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.